Have you ever noticed something interesting about responsible people? Everyone relies on them. Everyone trusts them. Everyone asks them for help. But very few people ever stop and ask one simple question. What does it cost them? Hi, this is Dr. Helen, and today I want to talk about something that almost nobody talks about: the hidden cost of being the responsible one. In every family, in every group of friends, in every workplace, there is usually one person who carries more than others. The one who organizes things, the one who fixes problems, the one who helps everyone else, right? And society praises this person. We call them reliable, we call them strong, responsible. But there is another side of this story, a side that is invisible, because the responsible ones rarely complain. Let me give you an example. I know one person like this very well. He is one of the most responsible people I know. He helps everyone. Neighbors ask him for help, he helps. Co-workers need support, he helps. Family members need something, he also helps. And when I ask him for help, he also found time to help me. But when I look at his life more closely, I notice something else. His house needs remodeling. He has hobbies he loves, but he almost never has time for them. He works at a job that exhausts him. He drives almost 1 hour each way to work every day. You ask why? Because he wants to support his family financially. He carries responsibility everywhere. And the result? His health is not great. He has back problems. He often feels tired. And sometimes I wonder, when does this person take care of himself? Because when you are responsible for everyone, it is very easy to become invisible for yourself. And this is not just about one person. Many people watching this video may recognize themselves. Some people are responsible in their family. Some are responsible at work. Some are responsible in their businesses. And some people carry responsibility in many areas at the same time, right? The problem is that responsibility slowly becomes your identity. People start expecting it, and eventually you expect it from yourself too, even when it costs you a lot. Let me share something from my own life. I feel responsible for helping people close to me in Ukraine. My parents are there. Some of my closest friends are there too. People I have known for more than 40 years. And when difficult things happen, I feel a very strong responsibility to help. I usually send boxes with goodies. I send money if I can. I also give them emotional support, talking regularly, checking on them, making sure that they are okay. I deeply believe in the idea that if we can help, we should help. Many spiritual teachings say something similar. There is a saying I like very much. God has only 2 hands, and they are your hands. And in many ways, helping others feels like the right things to do, correct? But there is another side to it. Sometimes I realize that while I'm helping others, my own life becomes less organized than I want it to be. Sometimes I postpone things I need. Sometimes I cannot take a vacation. Sometimes I cannot spend money on something simple for myself. Because responsibility comes first. And I know many people who live exactly like this. Let me give you another example about my friend Jane that many people might recognize. Imagine a person at work who is extremely reliable. The boss trusts them, co-workers depend on them. Whenever something difficult appears, everyone says, let's give it to Jane. She will handle it. And she does, again and again. But over time, something interesting happens. Jane becomes overloaded. She stays late at work. She takes projects others avoid. She is always the one solving problems. And slowly her life outside of work starts disappearing. Less time with family, less rest, less health. But because Jane is responsible, people keep giving her more. And she keeps saying yes, unfortunately. This is the hidden cost of responsibility. Responsible people often develop 3 silent habits. First, they say yes too easily because they want to help and they don't want to disappoint others. Second, they postpone their own needs because someone else's problem feels more urgent. And third one, they rarely ask for help because they used to be the strong one. And over time, this creates a strange imbalance. Everyone benefits from their responsibility, but they carry the weight alone. Now, here is the important question. Is responsibility a bad thing? Of course not. Responsible people are the ones who hold family together, right? They support communities. They help others survive difficult times. The world needs responsible people, right? But responsibility without boundaries can slowly turn into self-neglect. And the problem is, responsible people rarely notice when that line is crossed. So if you are someone who often helps others, someone people rely on, someone who carries responsibility quietly, it may be worth asking yourself one question. Where in your life are you constantly giving but rarely receiving? And another question. What are you postponing in your own life because you are busy helping everyone else? Sometimes responsibility is noble, but sometimes it also hides exhaustion. Being responsible is a beautiful quality, but even the most responsible person still has human limits. They still need rest, they still need support, and sometimes they even need permission to take care of themselves too. Because if the person who carries everything collapses, everyone else will suddenly realize how much weight that person was holding. So let me ask you something honestly. If you are the responsible one in your life, who takes care of you? Or are you the person who is always helping others while quietly postponing your own life? Tell me in comments. Because I suspect many responsible people understand exactly what I'm talking about. And if this topic speaks to you, this channel is for people who carry responsibility, even when nobody notices. This was Dr. Helen, and until next time, please stay safe, healthy, and happy. Bye now.